Okay, so normally we would do this together as a class, but because of the way projects are working out, we're just going to do it like this. So you each should have one of these little half sheets, and you should have your colored pencils. And we're going to just talk about color theory a little bit. So, color theory is one of those things that you can really delve into, but we're not going to get that deep. So, our primary colors, you should know this from elementary school. There are three primary colors: red, yellow, and blue. So I want you to color in these little squares with red, yellow. I'm doing this at home, so the lighting is not super good. So I'm sorry if you can't see the colors very well. So there's a reason why these colors are always in elementary classrooms. You always see classrooms decorated with these colors, usually plus a green, and that's because they're basic, bright primary colors. This inner triangle here is going to be our primary colors. So I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to color it blue. Sorry if you can hear my kids talking. Now I can pick either one of these to color yellow. We talk about quality colored pencils a lot with the Prismacolors. These are Conte brand and they're very cool looking, but they don't feel very good when you're drawing with them. You see how this is pointing to a square? We're going to go ahead and color in that too. Okay, so I have my three primary colors. So when you take a primary and a second or a primary and mix it together with another primary, you are going to get what's called a secondary color. So blue plus yellow is going to equal green. I have a green colored pencil, but I just wanted to show you it'll equal green. So those colored pencils don't mix very well. Let me go ahead and do my green colored pencil. And then blue plus red will equal purple. Red plus yellow it's going to equal orange. So these guys right here, these are our secondary colors. So on the color wheel, these triangles, let's see, red and yellow is equaling green. And then I'm going to go ahead and color in this little section right here. Yellow and red equals orange. And then red and blue equals purple. Now when we get into paint, there's cool red, warm red, cool blue, warm blue. You are going to want to use what's called primary blue or cobalt blue for this. And for red, you're actually going to use a color called magenta, which is like a pinky red. That will give you a nice purple. If you try to just do straight, like a cool red with a cool blue, it's going to be kind of a brownish purple. So you want to make sure that you are using the right colors if you're trying to mix colors. Okay, so down here it says tertiary. It's one primary plus a secondary. So if we take yellow plus orange, we're going to get yellow-orange. It's the in-between colors. So I have in my set colored pencils that will match this. So I forgot to color in purple. So because my colored pencils aren't blending super well, and because I have them, I'm going to go ahead and use my tertiary colors. So yellow, orange. When you are naming tertiaries, the primary always goes first. So yellow, orange. And then let's see, is this red, orange? Yeah. Red, orange. Is that pink or red, orange? That looks more pink. I might have to do red, orange this way. Orange. And red. Red, violet. Sorry about that. So red. I'm going to do purple on top. This is blue violet. I know I have blue violet, but I'll just go ahead and keep it with this method. Blue green. So notice I'm saying the primary first each time. And then yellow green. So these are called tertiary. You can also hear them being called intermediate. Both are equally okay. I'll let you color in your tertiary colors. For monochromatic, that is where you're going to pick all of the different blues, for instance. I think these are green actually. So I'm going to take my green, this is like a blue-green, but it's still green. So monochromatic just means one color. So mono means one, chroma means color. So these are all different shades of green. I have one more in here. So to fill this out with your Prismacolors, you might need to go get one of the big sets. And then analogous, get my green back, that's it. Okay, so analogous would be if you pick a color on the color wheel. I'm gonna pick green, and then it's the colors to the right or left of it. So in this case, it would be green, yellow, green, and blue, green. I am a big fan of not having just three, of doing three primaries, or two primaries and a secondary, but then having the tertiaries in between. So it would be really blue, blue, green, green, yellow. So those would be my analogous colors. Just kind of taking a chunk. If you just look at your color wheel and move it in any direction, just keep those colors together. Those would be your analogous colors. And we talked about that a little bit already. We also talked about complementary, so I'm going to let you fill that in on your own. Red, green, purple, yellow, blue, orange. And then warm colors are my colors that make me think of fire. So that's going to be my reds, oranges, and yellows. And then my cool colors are going to be my colors that make me think of cold winter nights. So it's going to be my blues, greens, and purples. I'm going to color these in and I'll come right back. Okay, so when you're all finished, your paper should look like this. You should have your primary colors. You should have your color wheel completely colored in. Secondary colors, analogous and monochrome. Your primary or your tertiaries, complementary, warm and cool colors. Beside tertiary, I want you to write down, that's a bar, intermediate. It's called intermediate because they're between. And then underneath the primary colors, I want you to write can't make. So every other color you can make by mixing other colors. Primary colors you can't. So this section here you can't make. That's why they're primary. They're the first colors, the colors that make up all of the rest of the colors. So fill this out. Make sure your name is on the top. Turn it into the tray where you turn in your artwork. And then we can get started on our painting stuff when we're done with this. Let me know if you have any questions.